I wondered when the day would come, and yes, the day has finally arrived. It's time. The time is upon us. The time is now. It's here. We're finally going to talk about them. Sydney Sweeney's Big Fat Village Feeders. Yep. It's here, boys. It's here. We did it. We're on it. It was always going to happen. I see it in the comments. When? Well, now. Now is when. And here we go. So let's take a look at the new ad campaign that's causing all the controversy online, all the moaning and complaining. Let's have a little look at it.
My body's composition is determined by my genes. Hey, eyes up here.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
Bloody good advert. Yes! I've never even heard of American Eagle up until now. I've never heard of them. But you know what? I'm starting to think bloody good company. Another one.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. I
like the sound of her voice. I've got to admit. I know it's all put on and, you know, it's very, oh, let me try and be sexy. It's working. It's fucking working.
My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
Now, a lot of you normal people out there would watch that and go, it's just a sexy girl promoting jeans. What is the big deal? Exactly. But apparently, some mental people out there think that this is in some way racist. Oh, it's literally, just get me off this fucking planet.
Don't forget to boycott American Eagle for their racist shit online, talking about blue jeans and white people. Boycott American Eagle. Boycott the shit out of them. Boycott American Eagle. Do not buy them. And cancel this person, Miss Sweeney. Cancel for her being racist. For doing Nazi propaganda.
Ah, yes. Nazi propaganda. Of course. And that woman, what a hero. Can we all just standing up to the oppressive white woman saying enough is enough. They should replace Sydney Sweeney with this brave woman right here. What a hero. So yeah, if you're still confused by why people are claiming this advert is racist, this lovely little lady coming right up should give you a pretty good explanation.
In order to understand what makes it controversial, we need to understand what makes Sydney Sweeney's jeans so great. Is it that they're blue? Or is it that these American popularized style of pants are being worn by a white woman with blonde hair, blue eyes, as she is being considered a sex symbol and sexualized all throughout the commercials? Oh. Very subtly, the homophone of Jean and Jean, the advertisement phrasing and spokesperson placement hint to a practice, a scientific movement started by Sir Francis Galton called eugenics. Eugenics was not just practiced by 1930s Germany, but it was also a U.S. standard from 1907 to 1979, in which we wanted ideal candidates to have babies, opposed to those that were considered unfit for reproduction, such as immigrants, people of color, and people with disabilities.
So just to be clear, they're not saying Sydney Sweeney's a hot girl, therefore she's got good genetics. They're actually promoting white supremacy and some Nazi practice from a long, long time ago, which was aiming to keep, you know, the population racially pure, like a whites-only race sort of thing. What, you didn't get that from the advert? You weren't looking deep enough. They clearly sat round a table and thought, how do we promote whites-only white supremacy? How do we do it? We can't be obvious. We can't just like have a swastika up in the background. We need to be clever about it. I know, we'll do a bit of a play on words and say that a white woman has good genes, meaning she's wearing jeans, but it's actually our genetics we're talking about. Whites are the best. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is exactly what they were thinking. Although one problem with that would be is that this advert is literally a copy of an old Calvin Klein advert.
The secret of life lies hidden in the genetic code. Genes are fundamental in determining the characteristics of an individual and passing on these characteristics to succeeding generations. Occasionally, certain conditions produce a structural change in the gene, which will bring about the process of evolution. This may occur in one or more of the following ways. Firstly, by selective mating. in which a single gene type proves superior in transmitting its genes.
You get the point. She's wearing jeans while talking about jeans, just like Sydney Sweeney did. And of course, it's a disgrace because she's talking about having good genes and being a white woman. I mean, that is just so out of order, right? And the funny thing is, we've literally seen this exact same messaging promoting genes, saying this girl has good genes before with Beyonce. Beyonce has better genes. Funny old thing, no one gave a fuck when Beyonce did it, and nor should they. The same way they shouldn't give a fuck if Sydney Sweeney does it. The whole meaning behind the messaging for when Beyonce did it and when Sydney Sweeney did it is hot women have good genes. Beyonce has a great arse. She's got good genes. Sydney Sweeney's got great tits. She's got good genes. What is the fucking problem? Any good looking person in good genes, you can use that play on words with, and it shouldn't be offensive to anyone because it's not about Sydney Sweeney being white. It's about her being hot. The clue is in the words. Sydney Sweeney has good genes. It doesn't say all white people have good genes, you fucking idiots. Which, by the way, is literally what this American Eagle gene brand is being accused of. And there's loads of reactions I'm going to go through. But the bottom line is they're all ignoring the fact that they've highlighted this one girl and said good genes and making it out like they're saying all white people. And they're all ignoring that fact because it doesn't fit the narrative that they want to paint. Because a lot of these girls, they say a hot girl, they feel inferior, it hurts their feelings, and they want to lash out. But you can't lash out unless you're actually a victim, because that gives you the card to be able to lash out, doesn't it? So they sit and twist it. How am I the victim? Yeah, it's racist. I've got to lash out now. It's racist. They deliberately misrepresent the point that is being made about Sydney Sweeney and make it about her whiteness and not about her hotness. Then they've got free reign to lash out at this company for casting a girl who's a hot girl who just happens to be white. And when you look at that Beyonce advert that got no criticism, that got no backlash, that people just thought was a cool ad campaign, nobody's seen her colour. And it's so ironic that people are pointing out the colour of this girl, because those people who see her colour, who make a big deal about her colour, they're actually the real ones with issues about race. And the funny thing is, they don't realise, because they've got no self-awareness, that the louder they are and the more offended they are, the more they show how fucked up they are. It's 2025. Like, how the fuck are we at a point where in this day and age, casting a white girl in an advert is offensive? If you got time to sit on the internet and find fake ways to make yourself a victim and lash out at people like this, get a fucking life. You're not a victim, right? Give up the therapy, get a fucking job, have some kids, and give your life some fucking purpose. Because the rest of us are just trying to pay the fucking taxes, enjoy life, and you're just fucking annoying us all. All right, calm down, Brian. Okay, let's take a look at some of these other woke Karens and what they've been saying.
That Sydney Sweeney jeans ad, so I went and saw it. That's Nazi propaganda. Wow. I thought it was gonna be like kind of bad. That's going to be in history books.
No, you're going to be in the history books. They're going to look back and go, how did they go from world wars, people struggling to survive, to a point where it was so comfortable that idiots on the internet could complain and find the time to moan about shit like this?
I will be the friend that's too woke, because those Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ads are weird. Like, fascist weird. Like, Nazi propaganda weird. Should we be surprised that a company whose name is literally American Eagle is making fascist propaganda like this? Probably not, but it's still really shocking. Like, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman is talking about her good genes. Like, that is Nazi propaganda.
You're such a good person, aren't you? You really are, because you're a white woman and you're just saying how terrible it is that a white woman would promote these genes. I mean, finally, the hero we've been waiting for. She's got a flag in the background. She's such a good person, right? She's a feminist, I guarantee it. And yet, here she is, tearing down a woman just because she's doing good. Isn't it mad how all these feminists turn on a woman the minute other men find them attractive? Does feminism not extend to hot women? Is it just for the ugly ones? Is that how it works, is it? You fucking clowns. And now, a word from our sponsors. A lot of you are going away this summer, and the thing you have forgotten about is, what do we watch when we get there? And if you want to keep up to date with your favourite binge-worthy TV show, or the latest documentary on Netflix, or even the Club World Cup, you're gonna need a VPN. And that is why you need Surfshark, the best VPN in the business. You can watch whatever you want, wherever you are in the world. And that's not all you get with Surfshark. They also take care of your privacy. Your whole online activity stays encrypted, so you can browse privately, you can block ads, and virtually travel the world world in one click. It's super easy to use. If you're on your laptop, you can use the Chrome extension, and with one click of a button, you're back in the UK virtually, and you're watching your favorite TV shows. You can also use it on your phone, and the great thing about it is with one subscription, you can cover all of your devices. And Surfshark also give you great security. If you're on a public network and you want to log in to see your bank, for example, Surfshark will mask your IP and make sure all your traffic is encrypted, so your personal info stays just that, personal to you. I use Surfshark every single day, and I cannot recommend them highly enough. And right now is the time to sign up because they have a mega deal on, which includes 4 extra months of Surfshark at an unbeatable price, plus a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there is no risk in trying it out. All you've got to do is scan the QR code on your screen now, or click the link in the description below. Go to surfshark.com/Geordie for 4 extra months of Surfshark at an unbeatable price. Big love to Surfshark for looking after us, but for now, enjoy the video.
Sydney Sweeney's jeans ad is giving ethnic steak propaganda. It is giving dystopian. It is giving 1940s Germany. And they could have had her said anything. She could have just said, I'm hot, drink my bathwater, here are my jeans. But instead they had her say, jeans are passed down from parents to children. I have good genes. My jeans are blue. Why? Yeah, no, that was like the most thinly veiled propaganda I think that I've ever seen.
This is mental illness. It really is. Like, it's just, what era are we living in, man? I just wish, man, I really wish that I had been born about 100 fucking year ago, where idiots like this shut the fuck up. Do you know what I mean?
I'm here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. I actually don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Excuse you? My eyes are up here, boys. Even though I'm selling women's jeans. Jeans are often passed down from parents.
Okay, we get what she's doing. Ironically, she's got her titties out here deliberately because she just wants to show them off. But it's not okay when Sydney Sweeney does it. I thought we were promoting sexual liberation for women, but apparently now because the skinny girl's doing it, it's not okay. Same goes for body positivity, actually. What happened to that? What is that not okay now? Is it because the skinny girl's doing it? All right, just to understand the double standards of everything that women have been broadcasting for the last 10 fucking years. It's not okay when Sydney Sweeney does it. All right, okay. Funny thing is, she's wearing the jacket top there. She didn't show the bottoms. Is that because you can't fit into them? Yeah, I'm really on it. I'm really on it today. I'm not taking any fucking prisoners today. Leave Sydney Sweeney alone. And this fat lass moaning and complaining is exactly how advertising campaigns went to shit not long ago. Look at this shit, man. Calvin Klein, that was. That's a woman with a beard. What the fuck are we looking at? This was all because it became a bad thing to promote good-looking people because it made fatties like her feel bad. We can't be doing that, can we? Oh, God. God forbid a brand actually have people who are aspirational, who we want to look like. It turns out brands aren't here to make you feel better because you look like shit. That's what gyms are for. The rest of the world shouldn't accommodate anyone's fatness. And that's coming from a man who's overweight himself, right? Get real.
Yep, that got me too. And I don't know why.
She's crying over it. Life's too easy nowadays, man. It's literally, if a jeans advert is making people cry, what kind of soft fucking life are we giving people now? Send me back in time.
And I don't know why. Maybe because it's just so blatant. I keep thinking that people just are not gonna believe us until we're hung out there. But then even then, I feel like they'll be like, oh no.
Hung out there? Sorry, what? This is insane. We are living in a crazy world. It's a crazy time. Some little skinny girls put some jeans on and people are fucking losing their minds over the shit. Next up, we got Doja Cat, who is mimicking the voiceover from Sydney Sweeney.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My jeans are blue.
So that was her making out like Sydney Sweeney is hillbilly white trash, basically. Was it funny? Not really. I don't know if any of you lot found it funny. And actually, it comes across as really jealous to me that, like, Doja Cat is constantly flaunting her arse cheeks wherever the fuck she can. This is literally Doja Cat at one of her shows. Arse cheeks just flying everywhere. So I don't know what our problem is. Like, is it because Sydney Sweeney is being sexualized? You literally overly sexualize everything you fucking do. In fact, you're more known for that than you are your fucking music at this point. It just feels like Sydney Sweeney is having this hot girl moment where she's being idolized and Doja Cat's just jealous. And if this isn't the face of jealousy, I don't know what is. I mean, this is the same girl who's had her butthole out pretty much at every opportunity for the last few years. She is so sexualized. I just think it's jealous and it's pathetic.
The Sydney Sweeney Aryan Eagle ad is not only xenophobic and racist, it's also scientifically inaccurate. She says genes often determine hair color and eye color. I'm sorry, often that's literally what they do. If they're not determining hair color and eye color, what is?
Dude, she's not saying that they don't determine eye color. She said often. She misspoke. The funny thing about this is she's going into more detail about how they didn't word it perfectly instead of explaining how it's racist, which should be far more important, I would have thought. But also harder to explain because you're talking bullshit. But she's got her priorities right. Don't worry about the racism bit. Worry about how it's worded.
This woman is a cautionary tale. And when she's done offering herself to be used up by some of the most vile among us, she will too become red meat, like so many other white women greater than her have done before.
This is absolutely mental. Like, he's just on a jeans advert. What the fuck are we talking about here?
But before we even get to how she is revealing herself as the poster child for pick-meism, that brain-eating disease.
Pick-me's. It's funny. Hot women aren't pick-me's. They don't need to be pick-me's. They get picked anyway. The women who are calling women pick-me's are usually the ones who nobody picks. Ironic.
Let's just get into a little bit of how white supremacy is going out real sad.
Yeah, it had a good run. What the fuck is this? Hitler's in hell right now thinking, it's going out sad. All that work I did, wasted.
White supremacists are like those people who show up to a party that they're not invited to, and don't know when to leave and don't know how to take hints, and they keep trying to open other people's birthday presents.
Hitler was famous for that. Bloody give us it here, come on.
I could kind of see how the myth of white supremacy would be somewhat convincing to people who didn't know white people personally, because shocker, not only are they humans just like we are, not only do they struggle with the same type of shit that everybody else struggles with, but often their families are fucking train wrecks.
White people famously deny that. White people, we're perfect. We don't have skeletons in our closet. We don't have any problems. We don't have any mental health issues. Just take a look at almost every single reality TV show going on and you will see a whole bunch of white people pretending to be perfect, I'm sure. This girl is crazy.
Half of them don't know how to raise their own kids. They are defeated by the sun.
We're defeated by the sun. There's sun cream. Do you know what I mean? Yes, we struggle, but there is sun cream.
Back in the day, when you had, I don't know, fucking Robert De Niro and Al Pacino and all of these like white stars and everything, maybe I could kind of see how you could spin this myth that white was better, especially considering the rest of us weren't allowed to step into the spotlight and completely smoke them the way that we are today.
Are you smoking them? You yourself? What movies were you in? Just to be clear, because I'm amazed at this performance I'm watching now. Surely you've got an Oscar. We're smoking you now. I love Denzel Washington. I love Leonardo DiCaprio. Great actors, right? Can we just enjoy them all? It's like so fucking mad.
This is not a dig at white people in general.
It sounds like it. I've got to say, I'm feeling attacked.
The idea that white people are supposed to be the top of the food chain. Are you fucking kidding? Do you see who their representatives are today? You got Trump.
Oh, God. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. And do you know what's weird about this whole jeans thing is how many people have linked Sydney Sweeney to Donald Trump. You'd have think they were romantically connected. And the thing is, she's never said anything publicly that is even remotely political, this poor girl. The only thing I think she has said is that she supports LGBT, causes and that sort of thing, which ironically is more left-leaning than Donald Trump. She's never said anything political. She's never said anything about Trump, and yet they attacked her anyways. Why? Because of the color of her skin. Someone made this graphic of this guy looking at Sydney Sweeney and then it turns into Hitler when you put the glasses on. I mean, that's how stupid this is. It's so dumb. And let's be real, all of these women who are slagging off Sydney Sweeney, none of them are hot. And you never generally see hot women slagging off other hot women in these kind of scenarios online, ever. Do you want to know why that is? Very simple. Get your notepad, take this one down. Because winners focus on winning and losers focus on winners. And do you want to know who's winning right now? American Eagle jeans. Apparently their stocks are surging due to the impact of the Sydney Sweeney ad campaign. The proof is in the pudding. You pay a hot girl to promote your shit and people want to buy it. Simple as that. And a lot of brands are doing this now. They're pulling away from this Calvin Klein nonsense we see with a bearded lady and all this ridiculousness. Because although the loud minority are celebrating that, saying, yeah, go sister, slay, average people want to look at people who they want to look like and buy the stuff that they're wearing. They're not interested in normalizing being a fat fuck. It's not a race thing at all. And don't get me wrong, I get that once upon a time, race in advertising was a thing. And we've seen people who were minorities underrepresented. That was a thing once upon a time. But let's be honest here, that's long gone, well and truly. And the correction to inequality isn't to make being a white person in an advert bad thing. It's equality. Nobody should ever be singled out in an advert because of their skin color. It's 2025, for fuck's sake. What are we doing? No one should be bringing up Sydney Sweeney's skin color just because she's promoting that she's got good genes. The same way no one brought it up when Beyonce did the exact same ad campaign. I find this whole thing ridiculous, and I'm just so sick of this woke nonsense. But let me know what you think of it all in the comments below. Appreciate all the support on the True Geordie YouTube channel. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the True Geordie, and I'll see you on the next one.